on the very first day of class. I'll mash you into bird seed, Spider-Man! Sorry, that's my best vulture.
Oh, Pete had fun with this.
Vulture's old research partner, Greg Bestman, taught at ESU. Vulture tried to take Bestman out. I tried to stop him. I'll tell you what, Miles, this fight is hard.
Man, this fight is serious.
Always meddling, Spider-Man. Why won't you let me commit my senseless, overly dramatic crimes in peace?
Feel like Pete's working out some stuff with this vulture imitation. This yours?
I'm old and I hate you! Get off my lawn! Early bird specials, casual racism that it's not worth it to challenge me on!
Too real.
Have I told you I like Shakespeare? I do! I love him! I misquote Hamlet every time we fight and refuse to admit it! To be or like not, that's the question!
Spider-Man villains got some issues.
Catch, Spider-Man! Ah! It's clever because I don't want you to catch anything. Hilarious! Ah, curse it! I'm melting! I'm melting! Oh, what a world! What a world! It was a tough fight, but he was weakening. Then, just as I thought I might actually win, Vulture's eviler twin brother showed up to help. Well, actually, he rode over me. I was exhausted. I was barely winning. Man, it felt like two vultures.
Ooh, this fight's no joke.
How does it feel to be a metaphor for youthful inexperience? Vulture number 2. Great vulture number 1. I love being used to illustrate the importance of pacing yourself during a battle.
How long did Pete spend making this?
Hey, vulture number 2. When should you buy a bird? When it's going cheap. Ah!
I've been waiting for the bird jokes to come out.
Why are we so evil, vulture number 2? Because of society. Society is to blame. Also, overinflated egos combined with an inability to achieve success through normal avenues. But mainly society.
Roast them, Pete! He's out!
Out! Out! Free candle!
Pete, what?
No! You defeated my metaphorical brother! I'm metaphorically pissed, Spider-Man!
And I'm metaphorically loving this!
What kept me going? Seeing MJ and Harry in the courtyard cheering me on. They believed in me. So I did too.
I see what Pete's doing. Fight with a message. Thematic structure.
Oh, here I go! Dash attacking again! No! I'll be back, Spider-Man! I'll be back! That fight taught me I'd always be a kid from Queens at heart, but I could carry that strength anywhere. To Manhattan, to the West Coast, heck, even to Sicaria. Weird to think, but I owe it all to an old man in a bird costume. I should really write him a thank you note. Anyway, nice work, Miles. Holographic spider training officially complete.
That was some great training. Kudos to Pete on super clean combat design.
Yeah.
Spider-Man! Over here!
Nice job. Hey, Miles, MJ's flying into JFK next Tuesday. You mind covering patrol for me?
No problem. She's been gone a while, huh? You must be glad she's coming back.
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised Sable let her go. MJ's profile opened by calling her cold, calculating, and humorless. Lavish praise in Simcaria. They're basically BFFs now.
Now that's a cool team-up.
Cool and slightly frightening. Okay, hit you up Tuesday. Bye. And...
Dad and I fell asleep listening to this sound every night when we were kids. It's got a good beat.
Okay. Something rhythmic that was around when Dad and Uncle Aaron were little.
Gee.
Yeah, that's it.
You probably don't know this, but your dad and I grew up not far from here, before we moved to Brooklyn in high school. Hearing the clatter of the wheels, the squealing when a train turn or stop, always makes me think of me and your dad's late night talks. Mostly about what we wanted to be when we grew up. I wanted to be a space alien. Dad's dream changed. Doctor, firefighter, social worker. But he always wanted to help people.
Yeah, sounds like that.
Yeah.
This one was all your dad's idea. You need something that's always in this park. Quiet on their own. Loud in a group.
Loud in a group? I mean, hot dog vendors would be loud in a group, but I don't think that's right. Probably something you'd always find here. Like birds or trees or... No, not trees.
Who would win in a fight?
There's a lot of birds around here. Maybe? Pretty sure it's behind me.
Nope.
Maybe. But it's probably too quiet to work well.
I was on the
Nah, getting too far away.
my car.
Not this way. Dad record this? Was he a pigeon whisperer?
This was way back, before high school. We were hanging in the park one day, and someone dropped a hot dog. You know how that goes. Place was swarming with kids. Dad stopped cold. He said, "Aaron, man, that's music. Listen." Next day, we were crawling all over Manhattan looking for kids. Like you are now.
I remember the first time they showed me how to sample. Uncle Aaron had the gear, and Dad had the ear for music.
Map says an assault's happening nearby.
Gotta help that person before they get beaten up any worse. Here comes someone your own, or, my size.
Come here!
contact.
You're mine!
Terminating combat equipment.
So the neighborhood's a little bit safer.
This is a good one. Me and your dad used to hang around here. Listen while the whole station came alive. That's what you need.
Something at the station.
I think hanging around here is how your dad got the idea to be a cop. I said, man, you're not uptight enough for that job. He wanted to make things better from the inside. Pretty sure he died trying.
You did? Things better, Dad. And so will I.
Today, I want to address some rumors making the rounds of pool halls and sleazy bars. Supposedly, Wilson Fisk has been trying to destabilize Harlem in order to make it cheaper and easier for him to acquire properties. All from behind bars. Now, you all know my distaste for conspiracy. If there's proof, I will be the first to condemn malfeasance. But until that happens, it is poisonous, irresponsible, and wrong to repeat such baseless and inflammatory claims. That's the kind of behavior I'd expect from someone like Spider-Man. Several people have told me enjoys a destabilization.
Times Square. Easy to find someone in the crowd here. Or lose him. Sound you need's like an electric current.
A current? Could cheat it with venom. Nah. I think it has to be that flag. The neon one.
What music do you listen to? Call me and never.
Look, you know me. We're right. Menace.
Bye.
Oh, that's cool. I love how alive that feels.
After I started calling myself a problem, met my first client right under this sign. Neon flag's hard to miss, and the crowd makes it easy to blend in. She wanted me to steal a painting. I looked across the square and saw your dad looking back at me. Never said anything, just turned and left. He didn't know everything, just that I was a thief. That was enough. I think he saw where we were headed long before I did.
If he would have tried to act right sooner, he would have forgiven you. I know he would have.
Damn!
This conspiracy is wild.
This sound always feels like someone celebrating, even when it's just telling time. Your dad thought so too, so we had to include it.
A sound that tells time. Okay.
Over here!
Spider-Man.
Too much to do.
pretty sure it's behind me. He said it sounded like a celebration. Nah, getting too far away. That's it. Ringing on the hour.
When I hear those bells, I remember the last time I was here. Your dad had just graduated from the police academy. I didn't go to the ceremony, so I met him here after. Bought us some milkshakes. Strawberry for him, peanut butter for me. Don't know why I remember that. He said he couldn't cover for me anymore if I got in trouble. I told him I was done with that life. I was lying. But he believed me for a while. Or at least pretended to.
Man, things got complicated between them.
Good news, friends. My sources say underground activity has subsided significantly, and the Tinkerer is officially presumed dead. We survived.
This plaza and the blocks around it are alive with sound. What you're looking for is light, distinct.
Light, huh? Okay.
I'm out of here.
Yeah. Wind chimes. That sounds good.
This plaza's where I had my first job. I was fresh out of high school then. Didn't have the gear or the mask. Guy paid me to mug his boss. Rough him up, take everything in his wallet. Your dad found out. He stood under those wind chimes yelling at me for an hour. He never told our folks. He made me promise I'd stop stealing. Wish I'd kept my word. Deserve better.
I wish you had too. Maybe you and Dad would have stayed close. And you and I would be okay too. Man.
A billboard's been taken over by the underground. Bet there was some...
Have fun with this one. I had a repeat client I always met here. Got real used to waiting. Listen, hearing this sound running on a tight schedule.
A sound on a schedule.
Why do you keep changing this?
I think it's back there.
That really them?
Fairy horns. That's right.
The client I met here used to take the ferry over from Jersey. Work for him was good money, till he got busted. He's how your dad found out about the problem. Not that it was me, that a thief was making it big in New York, and your dad volunteered for the case. I could feel him closing in. try and guess which would be worse. I told him. He caught me.
That'd have been me. I don't know what I'd do. That can't be the only reason Dad cut him off. Not if he fessed up. Just wasn't Dad.
Hey, young blood. You got almost everything you need for the track. You just unlocked the spot where you could find the last piece. Hope it works for you.
Place where I fought him? Doesn't have the best memories, Uncle Aaron.
If you ever wanted to stop an out-of-control helicopter, check the marker.
Hey, Gloria. Just checking in. Things all good at Feast?
Firing on all cylinders. Indoor plumbing truly is a modern miracle. When you coming in to volunteer, kid? Got coffee that needs pouring.
Good thing I've been practicing my form. You still got a Wednesday afternoon shift? I'm meeting up with Haley that day. Maybe we can both stop by.
Ah, kid, I see how it is. Trying to look good for the ladies. I approve. Yeah, I'll keep a spot warm for you both. See you next Wednesday.
See you then.
I told you, he's bringing Haley there. I'm telling you, she's gonna be a love interest for Miles. I just know it. I know she's gonna be a love interest in the next game. And hey, I can't blame him. Miles got good taste. I see you, Miles. Player, pimp.
Got another crime report. Weapon steal.
Man in subway tunnels. Guess a good thief needs a good hideout. Always making upgrades. I definitely got my suit patching skills from Uncle Aaron. Sequencer, sampler, vintage. Oh, has to be him and Dad's equipment. He was always way better at guitar than me. He used to come to our place for dinner all the time. Guess he never learned to cook. Use the sounds. frequency lock? Something new every day.
Well, new suit.
Hey, kid. Hope the suit fits. You asked why me and your dad stopped talking. He was investigating the Prowler. It led him to my clients, people like Simon Krieger, Wilson Fisk. Dad couldn't afford to make enemies like that. Not with you and Rio in the picture. So I told him. Hoped he'd back off, and he did. Good. He didn't want me around. Didn't want you to turn out like me.
Another Christmas gone, another year.
Hope this suit helps you be better. Take care, Spider-Man.
Thank you, Uncle Aaron, for everything.
Yeah. And I pretty much did everything on the map. Alright, that's it. I'm done.